sun shining, birds singing. I'm calling it, Ferb. The last week of summer vacation's got all the best days. You said it.
If you're in the market for a platformer that lets you control a robot and a platypus, you have weird taste in your video games. What's wrong with you, man? It's Phineas and Ferb, Quest for Cool Stuff for the Xbox 360.
Looking good.
Well, this was news to me, but turns out I've already reviewed the 3DS version of this game, but just like 2 weeks ago. I literally have no memory of that happening. I think that's pretty indicative of the kind of game Phineas and Ferb Quest for Cool Stuff is. Just another licensed game that fails to do anything more than just be. It exists, it's okay, it has some cartoon characters. That's probably enough for the people it's made for. His head is isosceles.
Patrolling isn't as fun as the brochure implies. I wish I were a boy or a girl.
So the story is, hey, it's the last week of summer vacation, and what better way to spend those final precious few days of summer than by collecting crap for this museum. Sounds like a great idea, guys. Hey, why don't we do some homework in advance, too? And then we'll have time to study ahead, the first week of class. Freaking summer, guys. Go to the pool, play some baseball, and then rig the bully's treehouse with explosives.
Help! Bury the platypus! My Norm patrollers are after me! Who knew I was so cool? Certainly not my ex-wife. Ah! They're out to get me! Help!
All right, Agent P. Do what you do best, then head back to HQ. Monogram out.
So obviously, that sets up your quest for cool stuff. Phineas and Ferb platform in this strange robot suit, which lets them drill through blocks and use minecart tracks like a monkey. Only monkeys are fun, especially when they're wearing ties. These two are stuck in a game that's a lot less fun. There's nothing objectively wrong with Quest for Cool Stuff. It's just generic and safe and boring and predictable, which I am predicting you probably predicted me saying. Somewhere Leonardo DiCaprio just pooped himself. Upside down! So the game's obviously a 2D platformer, and, you know, it actually plays just fine. In terms of its execution, again, there's nothing wrong with Quest for Cool Stuff. You can jump and wall jump, as you'd expect. You collect stuff, as you'd expect. You can stomp on enemies, as you'd expect. It all works pretty well. It's just, you know, if you're looking for something that's functional and fun, you might look elsewhere. Or you might give your teacher an apple. You loser! There are these occasional side stages where you get to play as Perry the Platypus, and you'd think, as a side stage, they'd do something radically different. But no, they're just more the same average 2D platforming. I mean, that's the thing. The real culprit here is the level design. It's some really uninspired stuff. Some interesting levels would be enough to save the day, given how solid the gameplay is. Like an expired coupon, this day is wholly unsaved. You know, it's kind of tough to review these games. Partially because they're all the freaking same, but also because, as a critic, I look at things critically. But the parents who are thinking of buying this for their kids, I mean, they just want to know if there's violence and boobies. Unless your panties get twisted by a topless platypus ninja kicking a robot. You're in the clear, Mom. This is an okay kids game that'll quiet your loin fruit. Also, tell me about your loins. It's Phineas and Ferb! Quest for Cool Stuff.
Woohoo!